Yep. Hello, guys. My name is Chris Osazai Hato, and you are welcome to the Real Talks Nigeria. Today, let us quickly talk about how to educate yourself and reposition yourself in Africa. How to educate yourself and reposition yourself in Africa. But first, let us talk about education. What is education? Education, to the best of my understanding, basically has to do with the care for the human mind. How do you care for your mind? Educare, education for the mind. How do you educate your mind? How do you educate the mind of young people, the society, and the next generation? And then, of course, you also need to look at the meaning of yourself. When we say yourself, what do we mean by yourself? Now, by yourself, we mean your spirit, your soul, and your body. Now, remember that man is a tripartite being, meaning man is a spirit, he has a soul, and he lives in a body. So when we're talking about yourself, we are talking about your soul, your spirit, and your body. And then, of course, we talk about reposition. One thing you must constantly know and constantly work on is on the fact that you need to constantly update yourself and upgrade your mind. What does it mean to educate yourself? What does it mean to educate your mindset? Now we've talked about what education is, and we said education means the care for your mind. And that when we say yourself, we are talking about your spirit, your soul, and your body. And we are saying that you must not be too comfortable with any position or any place or situation or circumstances where you find yourself. What that means is constantly make sure you are not comfortable in any position. So there's a need to reposition yourself from time to time. Okay, good. So now, what is mindset? Somebody said something. It has to do with the book that I actually bought yesterday. The book was written by one young author. I met her in church yesterday. Her name is Aladejana Mojisola Ruth. Aladejana Mojisola Ruth. This is the book. The title of the book is Pay the Price. Pay the Price by Aladejana Mojisola Ruth. Please forgive my pronunciation. I got to know her for the first time yesterday, but I liked her confidence. I liked the fact that she too was also an author. Okay, good. So now in one of the chapter, I think it's actually chapter one, she said something. She said to achieve anything of value in your life, with your life, the first price to pay is to acquire the mindset that supports your aspiration. That is actually in chapter one. All right, in chapter one, she said, you know, that the first thing to do, she said, the mindset is very powerful. It is the singular most important part of your being, especially if you want to be relevant in the scheme of things. And there, she also talked about the fact that you can have a fixed mindset and you can have a growth mindset. All right. She defined what a fixed mindset is and what a growth mindset is. That's it. So she said, so achieve anything of value in your life and with your life. The first price to pay is to acquire the mindset that supports your aspiration. So now that brings us to what we are talking about, how to educate yourself and reposition your mindset. The first thing, what I've been doing over the years is that I read books. You need to read a lot of books. One of my mentors, Lekon Shote, said something. He said, you need to read classic books, read the Quran, read the Bible. He said, and I will never forget that day. He said, you need to read good books, read classic books, read the Quran, read the Bible. And then for me, the next thing that I do apart from reading books is that I try to read people. That is one thing that is not easy for people to do. People do not know how to read people. They know how to read books. They know how to read signboards. They know how to read magazines. They know how to read text from paper or billboard, but they don't know how to read people. If you want to know how to read people, you just read their body language, listen to what they say, pay attention to what people are saying. That way, you would be able to educate yourself. If you read books, you can educate yourself. If you know how to read people, you can equally educate yourself. And that thing again, too, you must learn how to read. Learn how to read about yourself. How do you read about yourself? Constantly engage people that you trust, family and friends. Ask them questions about yourself. Try to get feedback from family and friends, the people that you trust about yourself, people who are not scared of you, people who are not afraid of you, people who are frank enough and forthright enough to tell you how they feel about you. Because no man is a mirror. You cannot see yourself. You need a mirror to be able to have a reflection of yourself. Okay? So the last thing for me is this: your education is incomplete without the application of the things you discover from the books you read, discover from the people you read, and the things you have read about yourself. I strongly believe that if you are able to read books, read people, and read yourself, you will be able to, you know, educate yourself, and then, of course, reposition your mindset. Anytime you intend to take on any project, just know that the mindset for the last project is not the mindset you need for the new project. Every project must have a mindset of its own, meaning what you believe about the task would not be the same. All right. Man is a spirit, lives in a body, he has a soul. Man is a spirit, he has a soul, and he lives in a body. And the body is always trying to improve. Remember, when you were born, you were not like this, but now you have changed. So if your body can change, it means that your mind, your soul can equally change, and your spirit, of course, can equally change. You know, as Christians, we believe that the earth is not our home. So, but for us to get into another place once we leave this body, we need to grow our spirits. We need to grow our spirit. Your spirit must be born again, just like my spirit must be born again. So that way we will be able to see the kingdom of God. So, a quick recap: how to educate yourself and how to reposition yourself. We have defined education as meaning the care for your mind, and we have said by yourself, we mean your spirit, your soul, and your body. And that for you to reposition your mindset, you must constantly update and upgrade what you know about yourself and what you know about your mindset. And that your mind, all right, for you to able to achieve anything in life, in your life or with your life, the first price you need to pay is to acquire the mindset that is needed to support your desire, your dream, your goal, and your aspiration. And then, of course, for you to truly educate yourself, you must read good books, you must read people, you must read yourself, and then you must be able to apply your discoveries from what you have read in books about countries, about nations, about projects, about the things that you are doing, about your business partners. If you're intending to take a loan for business, be able to study the person that is giving you the loan or the organization that is giving your loan. And then, of course, we said there is a new book, all right, Pay the Price by Aladejana Mojisola Ruth. All right. I love the book. I've gone through the book. I've not gone through everything, but I've read part of it. In short, what drew me to the book was when she was talking about mentoring, that as a mentee, as a business person, as an individual, you need a mentor. You need to align yourself with what a mentors would do for you, that mentors can groom you. In short, mentor grooming was what drew me and I went for it. The book is 5,000 naira. She said you can get it online. She's on seller. All right. Reach out to her. Perhaps when I get the link to her, I will put it on the description board. But at the moment, I do not have the link. But however, the book is published by um, Hilltop House. Hilltop House. All right. The telephone number of the publisher is +234 803 448 998 +234 803 448 I will put the information on the description of this video. All right. So that's it. I hope you have learned something. Don't forget to achieve anything in your life and with your life, you need to first pay the price. And the price to be paid is to generate or have the mindset that will support your aspiration, your dreams, and your goal. My name is Chris Osaze Hato, and once more, thank you for joining us on today's broadcast of the Real Talks Nigeria. God bless you. Bye.